Hey friends, I'm Lexi and welcome back to my channel, Galaxy Within. I'm an artist and creator from Australia, travelling and living full time with my partner Mighty and our baby bird Biddy in our self-converted camper van that we call Arcadia. Today's video is a new bullet journal plan with me for the month of May 2021. So grab your journal and some colourful pens and join me in creating this fun layout, or sit back with your fave bevvy and enjoy the time lapse. The idea behind May's layout was inspired by my partner Mighty. Since May is his B-Day month, I asked him what kind of design I should do, and his answer was skateboards. I loved the idea and immediately thought of bright colours, graffiti-style lettering, and cute skateboard doodles. I started the cover and calendar pages off by outlining the broken brick wall background with a grey pen before colouring in the title. I have these fun Crayola double-sided pens that worked perfectly to do this two-tone lettering that you can see me doing here. I then added these little drips of colour to mimic a spray paint drip effect before outlining the letters of May with a thick black pen. On the following page, I start off by drawing the calendar with my fine tip black pen. Then, in true Amanda Rachel-y style, I added a drop shadow to the right side of the calendar and went on to do the same thing to my events and YouTube boxes above. I used the same pen to write in the titles and the days of the week, as well as to outline a few little doodles at the bottom of the page. To mark the dates on the calendar, I used a whole bunch of different colours, and I'm already vibing this colour palette so much. I then coloured in the doodles and went over the lettering with more colours to get them to stand out, before adding grey to the drop shadow. I didn't want the background wall to take away from the titles on both of these pages, so I decided to lightly colour it in with pencils rather than pens. I used grey pencil for the grouting and a brown pencil for the bricks. To create more of a 3D effect, I used a black pencil to create a shadow around the cracks of the wall and then lightly went over the grouting for more definition before finishing off the bricks with a mustard yellow. I cheated a bit here and used a whiteout pen as a highlight on my lettering, as I still haven't gotten myself a proper white paint pen yet. Now we're on to my favourite pages in my bujo, the habit and the mood trackers. For my habit tracker this month, I decided to draw 6 different skateboards hanging on a skateboard rack with my black fine tip pen. Each board has a 7x5 grid space in the middle to fit a calendar month, which I'll colour in each day depending on what habits I remember to do. I coloured in the habit tracker title with my Crayola double-sided pens in the same graffiti-style lettering as the cover page, before outlining the letters in the black pen and adding in the whiteout highlights. I then coloured in the 6 different symbols on each of the boards with 6 different colours. The symbols represent the habits I'll be tracking this month. which are a money bag for the days that I work on my business ventures, a fork to track when I cook my own meals, a book for how often I read, a B12 tablet to make sure I'm always having my vitamins, a pencil to see when I'm drawing and creating, and a little stick figure to remind myself to move my body every day. I went on to colour in the mood tracker title the same way I did the habit tracker title, while altering the pattern of the colours. After only using like 2 colours in my April layout, I was deprived of colour and went a little colour crazy for May. And you know what? I'm here for it. To track my moods this month, I decided to draw a bunch of little skate-inspired doodles. There's spray cans, lightning bolts, wheels, stars, trucks, and a few different boards. I'm so excited to fill this page in and can't wait to see how it turns out. If you'd like to see too, definitely follow me on Instagram, where I regularly share pictures of my art. Each doodle is numbered from 1 to 31 to represent each of the 31 days of March. I put a key in the top right corner of the page with 5 colours that signify 5 different moods. The next pages were kind of an accident. When drawing my draft, I skipped these 2 pages without realising, so I figured, hey, might as well add something new and see if I like it. After thinking on it and wondering what might be beneficial to me, I went with a meal planner. I drew a large calendar in my fine tip black pen that took up most of the 2 pages, as well as a few doodles to fill in the empty space. I then coloured in the meal planner heading the same way I have all the previous headings, before adding a splash of colour to the doodles. So the goal with the meal planner is I'll try to fill it in a couple of days in advance after we do a food haul, and hopefully it'll inspire us to eat in more. I also think that I can always look back on it in the future to get some good food inspo when I'm feeling uninspired. Next in my bujo is the favourite memories page, where I'll draw in a few of the standout moments of that month. I brought back the broken brick wall background that made its first appearance on the cover page and wrote the title May Mems, short for memories, inside it using my double-sided Crayola pens. How cool is it to watch the process of how the lettering comes together? Like how it looks kind of bland, and then I outline it in the black pen and then add the highlights, and then bam, it just pops. How fun. I finish off this page by adding in some light colour to the brick wall background using the same coloured pencils as the cover page. Now we're up to May's to-do page. This is the page I write in all of my main tasks that I'd like to complete this month. Following along with the theme, I did the title in the same graffiti-style font, and then split my to-do lists into 3 categories. Personal, work, and van life. Since I only needed 1 page for my to-do lists, the opposite page was spare, so I thought it would make for a great quote page. With the same style lettering, I wrote a simple quote, "Don't forget to play," which I think fits well with such a playful layout and is such a great reminder. Also, am I the only one that found the colouring in of the word play super satisfying to watch? Yeah? No? Am I just weird? Anyway. I finished off the quote page by drawing in some stars and lightning bolts, and then outlining the lettering and the doodles with my black pens before adding in those sweet white out highlights. We've made it to the last part of my May skateboard inspired bujo, the first weekly spread. I went with a pretty simple weekly spread to start off the month by drawing 4 rectangle boxes on each page. The first box is for that week's events and tasks, and then the following boxes are for my daily events and tasks, starting from Saturday the 1st of May and finishing on Friday the 7th of May. I know that's not actually how a proper week works, but that's just how I decided to do it for this month. I of course added drop shadows to my boxes and then a few small doodles in between the daily titles before adding in some pops of colour to the page. And we are done. Here's a flip through of my bullet journal setup for May 2021. I really love how this skateboard theme came together, and I hope you have enjoyed it too. So please subscribe and let me know in the comments below what you think of the layout. Thank you so much for watching. Much love, Lexi.